Good serve over the net. Outside of Sammi Peachey, and that cannot be handled by Pine Creek's Agner, and it makes it 2-1. The Lancers will get the serve back.
Eagles couldn't get up there and block that one. That's what the Lancers needed to get on the board, get some of that confidence back, and they'll take over with the service.
Horton to Wilson on the outside. That one was into the net. Lancers will take it 7-5.
Brian, the difference right now is the Lancers players at that net are big and strong. There's 3 of them up there, 2 of them up there, but it must feel like a team of 6 to the Eagles because they can't get anything going.
Her in this one as well. The back set to Peachey. Off the block and down, and the Lancers now have a 3-point lead at 9-6.
And even when they're not getting the big kill, they're picking their spots on the floor. This one not a huge kill, but there's the wide open space as the back defender was just caught off guard, and another point for Liberty.
Kanita Rustanovic into the game for the Lancers. She'll be up front, and there's a good look at Sammi Peachey with the jump serve. Bumped on the back. Horton has to play it. Wilson to that back corner. Elsner will handle it. Peachey, long set to Rustanovic, and Pine Creek keeps it alive. On the backside, not getting enough of that one is Emma Genrich. Played easily by the Lancers. This time they come back to Rustanovic, and it's out. Tough play, and we got a heck of a match here going 12-12.
Well, I like the fact that the Lancers are still trying to mix things up at the net. They tried that to go backwards with the set. Rustanovic could not get it to fall, but she had an open look. They avoided those big blockers at the net by fire here under Liberty.
Here's Peachey. Real close to leading this team in aces with 26. The leader has 27. That's a double hit by Sweeney, and it's going to be a point for the Lancers. And I mentioned Peachey with 26 aces. It is Katie DiMarino with 27 coming into the game. Peachey gets the call from Coach Adams. As Pine Creek closing out the league season on the road for the final 2 games. There's a hit down.
What a serve.
Peachey sets a Florek.
Whoa.
Wow, Karina Florek. She says, Sammi, you can set that one to me anytime.
And she knew exactly what to do with it.
Nice dig by Florek. Peachey, nice set to Sophie Lewis. And the Lancers get a point, and we're back at 6-5.
Lewis plays big, gets up, and sets it right to the right side of the 2 blockers from the Eagles.
Backside, Bradshaw plays it. Peachey. Rustanovic kills it.
Over the court. Goes to the right this time if she gets another opportunity.
McMoore way up top and a big. So Sammi Peachey into serve.
She's done well serving tonight for the Lancers.
Jump serve. Agner gets it. Nelson plays it to Knott, and the Lancers can keep it alive. Back row attack. Blocked at the net by Ruff. Kept alive by Knott, but they're saying she went under the net. Give it the point to the Lancers. 18-15.
All smiles from Knott. Didn't argue the call.
And Ruff as well. If I'm looking at these 2 teams, Eagles are having more fun.
I couldn't agree with you more. And again, we've said I did not see the match last night against Coronado, but this is the same spirit and enthusiasm they played with against Rampart.
They thought that was off the block and out, but she hit it into the net. Savannah Knott realizes it, and now the Lancers have cut it to 2.
Big run by Liberty.
Peachey ready to serve. Agner plays it. Nelson to Wilson. Nice serve. Good job by Florek to get down and get that one. DiMarino from the back gets it off of Sweeney, and the Lancers will take it. 19-17. Given the call for the serve. Peachey back to Sophie Lewis. There's a kill. Just over by Genrich. In rhythm right there for Sammi Peachey. 10-3 Liberty. I'm looking over to the Pine Creek student section. They are stunned. Timeout Molly Stowers. And serve just over the net. They'll come back this side. Peachey beats it down in front of Agner. 11-6.
Placed that ball perfectly. Didn't get all of it on the kill, but she had the pinpoint accuracy to give the Lancers a 5-point advantage.
Karina Florek coming back into the game for Allie Rice. Rustanovic will have to sit down. Amy Adams not sure about that rotation, but she'll take it. Sammi Peachey to serve. Nice bump set to Wilson. Good block up front by Florek, and Lewis combining for that block. 12-6 Liberty.
Block finds the dead spot on the floor, and another point for the Lancers. You can see there's just nobody there for Pine Creek. Let's see how Peachey serves her. Last time she took a big round approach. This time she comes more straightforward, but a big jump serve, and she's done a great job of serving tonight.
Horton got that one. Played up top. Florek off the block and out, possibly. Not
Good
sure.
hands, Mr. German.
Thank you. Sammi. There you go, Sammi.
And even a better throw.
Yeah.
You got game for an old guy.
13-6. We'll see what my touch does. Does it keep the Lancers run going, or does it help the Eagles?
Probably jinxed it.
Peachey with the nice serve that time. Wilson gets it over. Nice dig there by DiMarino. On the outside, Sasha Elsner. I think it's say into the net. Point Liberty. 14-6. An 8-point lead for the Lancers. Eagles going to be hard pressed to come back from this.
Well, they really are, and they had made that run, but since Peachey's got back to serve, she's reeled off 3 straight, and here comes number 4.
Back to Agner, and a great service ace for Sammi Peachey. 15-6.
She's serving with a lot of confidence right now. Substitutions being made for the Eagles as they try and find a combination to shut down this potent serve right now of Sammi Peachey.
Peachey came into this game serving a 90% clip. She's doing a great job tonight. Another ace for Peachey.
And look how her teammates are rallying around her. They're just like, oh my goodness, keep it going, keep it going.
Keith Elsner shaking her hand, loving it. Here on senior night for the Liberty Lancers. Lancers trying to move to 4-2 in the Metro League.
You knew that one was coming.
Oh yeah, Florek blocked by Ruff out. Give another point to the Lancers.
And it's off that big deep serve again that they can't handle. It goes right over the net. The Liberty's crowd is on their feet, as are the Lancers.
17-6. We're going to take a break. We'll be back inside Liberty High School. 17-6 now. The Lancers on a roll behind the serving of Sammi Peachey. Allie Rice comes back in for Karina Florek. And that was the substitution that was made prior to Sammi Peachey starting to serve.
Let's see if that timeout slows down the serve.
Agner
not really.
Gets it. Here comes Peachey. Nice set on the outside. Rice blocked.
Oh.
And a big block for the Eagles as it gets them the side out and the serve back, and it's 17-7.
Pine Creek really needed that. If they would have allowed Peachey to continue that roll back there from the service line, this could have been over in the next 5 minutes.
Over. Peachey to Lewis. That's it. Sophie Lewis. We hadn't called her name in about 5 points. It was about time for her, and Sammi Peachey says, go get her, girl.
And look at that. She's wide open. She's just
It's a good look at Hines. And the substitutions for Liberty. 2 players coming in. Sammi Peachey will come in, as well as Kanita Rustanovic.
Say that one a few times fast.
Yes. Well, with the H threw me off. Sammi Peachey with the serve. Nice serve. The overpass. The Lancers will play it. Peachey sets up. Sophie Lewis. Call that in. When you hit the person with the flag, they're gonna call in.
Well, what a nice quick to the middle by Sophie Lewis. She scored a point with the block earlier, and that time gets the kill. Great serve. It all started with Sammi Peachey.
Peachey again. And again, almost no overpass by the Spartans. They'll play it. Nice job again by Peachey setting up Lewis. Spartans having a tough time. They just send it over, and there's a double hit. Give it to the Lancers. This is a long one back. Sammi Peachey. Back row attack, and that one's in. Great job there by Katie DiMarino, one of the team captains for the Lancers.
It really was. We were just talking about that back row attack, but she got good elevation. When you get on top of the ball with that top spin, a great angle to hit it down.
On the outside, nice dig by DiMarino. Lancers on the outside. Skull gets it over. Lancers right there. Peachey to Lewis. And they're not going to get that one. Sophie Lewis put it home. And the Lancers have tied it up at 20.
Good quick set as well by Sammi Peachey, and she had Lewis coming, and when Sophie Lewis can take a couple of steps and get up, it's awful hard to play that one. She ties this game.
DiMarino, nice deep serve again. Spartans there, quick tip. Lancers there for it. Peachey on the outside, Sasha Elsner. The Spartans come back, Hines. Kita Elsner's there. Peachey to Lewis, and again, they'll have to play this one. Peachey, this on the outside, Rustanovic. It's an overpass. Lewis plays it, Spartans still there. Great rally by both of these teams. On the outside, Sasha Elsner. Another nice dig from Hines in the back row. They're going to call it double hit. Liberty gets that point, and it's always nice when you get those points after a long rally. Deep serve. Kita Elsner plays it on the outside. Sasha Elsner. Sammi Peachey set to serve for set 2. Sends the ball over, and we are underway here in the second set of this. Hines just plays that one over. Kita Elsner bump sets it, and the Spartans will get back into rotation. On the outside, that is a long hit. It goes out by Allison Wolf. Both teams kind of off their game at that point.
Really were. Both were discombobulated on each side, we'll say, but Liberty got the point, and this is Peachey back with the ball.
Discombobulated. Is that like cattywampus? Whoa, what a nice serve by Sammi Peachey to the back row. Makes it 2-0 Lancers, and that's exactly the start Amy Adams wanted for her team.
That was not cattywampus. That was a great ball by Sammi Peachey. 2-zip Lancers.
We got all sorts of weird words, don't we? Wolf plays it on 2. Nice job by Floric to dive and get that one. So Kita Elsner plays it over. Spartans come back on the outside. There's the block. Floric is able to come down with it. Sammi Peachey sets it up on the outside. Romero's there. And now they're back in set. Floric, couldn't the neck to go. DiMarino plays it to Peachey. On the outside, Romero, nice hit. Sasha Elsner. This time they go to Sophie Lewis on the outside. Spartans back at it. Leilani Washington. Good job by Peachey to keep it alive. Elsner sets up her sister, and that one's going to be out. Kita Elsner to Sasha Elsner just outside the line.
Was hoping to have the Elsner to Elsner, but we did. It just didn't work so well for Liberty.
So again, it's Endress back to serve with an 8-5 lead. Low serve over the net. Lets them set it up. Sophie Lewis. And that one is going to score a point for the Lancers. Beautiful set by Peachey to Lewis.
Really was. Nice back set by Peachey. They ran that exact same play the last set, and Doherty was able to dig it. They went back to it as Lewis swung around to the near side, the right side of the play. Lewis puts it down.
Sammi Peachey ready to serve. Gets it on the back line. Spartans gonna have to play this one over. Hope Hines does the honors. Kita Elsner to Peachey right in the middle. Lewis couldn't handle it. And the Spartans will now set it up. Endress is blocked, but the Spartans keep it alive. Leilani Washington sends it over. Elsner, Peachey, Lewis. And again, a nice dig. That one's going to be out of there, but what a great job by Zoe Olsen. Just keep that ball alive. The Lancers get the point.
Yeah, it really was. And again, there's Lewis boy Olsen just laying out to keep it alive and ends up getting over the net, but Sophie Lewis gets the kill on the play.
Sammi Peachey again to serve. Sends it over. And the Spartans could not handle that great serve by Sammi Peachey. Lauren Endress couldn't get a good pass off of it. And she's going to come out of the game right now for the Spartans, and they're going to bring in a freshman, Doty. From the back row, that was Hines. Peachey sets it up. Romero beats the block. Again, point Lancers.
Nice set there by Peachey, and Romero knocks it down. Sammi Peachey, this is her third straight serve. She had an ace on the last one. Hustles up, gets the assist on the play.
19-19. Peachey. Serve back there. Hines plays it back neck. Wolf with the serve. Kita Elsner sets up Peachey. Nice job to Lewis. Spartans scrambling on the floor, keeping it alive. Sent back across. Peachey to Kita Elsner. The back bump to Floric. off the block, and again the Spartans still alive. Leilani Washington sends it out to Guilford, who just pushes it over. Good dig by Liberty, but the Spartans can reset. Now in the center, that's Hutchin hitting it. McMoore handles it. Peachey plays it over. Spartans again in the middle. Hutchin blocked and sent down. Sasha Elsner and Nick Moore there with the block. This time Sasha Elsner handles it, gets it back, sends it down. Peachey sets up McMoore. Great job by Caitlin McMoore to get the Lancers fired up and going. It's 2-1.
And again, it starts with the pass, a good back.
Lonnie Washington, Keita Elsner there to handle it. Peachey outside, Sasha Elsner. Nice dig by Hines. Nactagall will play it over. Peachey in the middle, Floric. Can't get it to go. This time they come on the outside. McDonald plays it on the back row. Sasha Elsner. A nice kill, but Olsen is there. To Hines. Peachey plays it. McDonald to Keita Elsner, who plays it over. Wolf inside. That's Hutchin. But the Lancers able to scramble and get that one back. Olsen again outside to Hines. And again, Keita Elsner dives. Sends it right back over. Spartans getting good looks, though. Nactagall to McDonald. And finally, the Lancers can set something up, and they do to Sasha Elsner. Whoo, she even liked that one.
Absolutely. How about the hustle by Liberty to keep so many balls alive? And there's Peachey, the set, Elsner.
McMoore has it. Back set to Peachey. Good job by Sammi Peachey, and a great good dig on the back by Hines. Blocked up front. Lancers will plague it. McMoore goes backside. He sets up Washington. Pushes it a bit too high. Elsner's there. Send it back. Romero goes back row with it. Spartans. Endress. How about on the outside? McMoore again. That one's blocked and out. Count it for the Lancers. 15-13.
Well, just keep feeding the hot hand. A great set, and right off the block, Leilani Washington.
McDonald with the serve. They get it to Wolf. Nactagall sends it over. Sammi Peachey, the back set. Romero. Got it.
Finding good spots.
Endress, Keita Elsner. Peachey on the outside. Sasha Elsner. Spartans keep it alive. Hope Hines tips it. Tipped right back at him by Floric. And this one is still alive. Floric almost gave up on the play. Good thing she didn't. Sasha Elsner goes down the line. Hits it off a Wolf. Keita Elsner's serve handled by Olsen. Spartans will work it. Good job by McDonald to keep that one alive. To Sasha Elsner
to play it.
Endress gets it to Elsner. They get it to Peachey. She'll go over. Nice play by Sammi Peachey to find the open spot in the Spartan defense.
And just caught everybody off guard that time. And you can see the defense. I was watching Doherty. They went up for the block. The back row backed up. A huge hole in the middle of the court, and Peachey found it. Exactly what it is. I mean, get a good serve. Sammi Peachey is back there with the ball. Sammi Peachey, 2 aces on the evening. She's second on the team. She's got 21 this season, so she's going to put it in a good spot. She has 19 aces coming in, 21 with the 2 tonight, and she's a 92% server. So many times you see a server with a lot of aces but a lower percentage because it's high risk. Peachey's able to do both, and we'll see if she can get a good one off right here.
Floric, Romero, and McMoore up front. Peachey will serve. Sasha Elsner in the back along with her sister, Keita. Good serve by Peachey. Up and over by Enders.